Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Victor Sanchez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a miss at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot, but he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 8.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Three and one. Here it is. Fouled back. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice hit if you want to be the leadoff guy. Work the count and then get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Backhanded. Cano for one. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball to the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Digging in, Gary Cox. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
David Lee.
At the plate, David Lee, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Of the zone for a ball.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Taylor fields it cleanly. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Houston. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Jackie Hillman, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy's got a chance to be the rookie of the year in the American League, and you don't see that very often with pitchers in the AL. He's got a shot. I think if he continues to be consistent and throw like he's capable of, he may walk away with that hardware. Today's game is another step towards that rookie of the year.
Now at the plate, Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Three and 0 now. Peter Borges will be next. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here it is on 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, Peter Borges. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Brian Chu.
Ready now, Brian Chu. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. Into the box now, number 3. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges is there. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Guerrero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So stepping in, Gabriel Guerrero. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In there, 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Joe Mauer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The 0-2 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Borges is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Chris Taylor comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order. If you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Here now is Mike Zunino, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Marte. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Center fielder number 8, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for
Mike
Houston.
Trout comes into
Center
this
fielder.
at bat 0 for 1
Mike
in the ball game.
Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Well, in a scoreless
Left
game,
fielder,
you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
First offering on its way. Gary Cox is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back to the mound and off his leg.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and
Number
now
3.
he's on to do damage.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. There's 1. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ballgame.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Now
Altuve.
batting, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Albert Pujols, a two-run shot. Just one shy of 600 for his career, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
The catcher, number
So
13.
here's Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
Pulled toward right center field. Borges is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning.
22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Brian Chu, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
After giving up 3 runs last half inning, they come back with back-to-back hits. That's how you punch back. Just little jab right at them. Here we come.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball in there, a base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
First and second here with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. So now two men in scoring position.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Guerrero. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swings through it for strike number two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the dugout. He reaches and makes the catch. And a big lift for his pitcher there. It's a huge out, number two.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Soft liner towards first. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Astros lead this one 4-0. Here's Eric Ibar now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
In the air out toward right field. Guerrero has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. James Paxton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out
there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another 0-2 coming. Sent out to straightaway center field. Borges is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready once again, number 3. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Standing in now, Brian Chu, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Striding in once again, Gabriel Guerrero. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a liner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Chris Taylor. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to minimize the damage here. Curveball that time, not even close.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and one, here it is. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. In the dirt, but Mauer's able to get a quick hold of it there. He's set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
2 out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are loaded. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 game. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Albert Pujols will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And there it is. Albert Pujols has belted career home run number 600. One of the greatest power hitters to ever play the game.
Oh, you're certainly right, Matt. With 600 home runs, you're talking about a figure only a handful of players have ever reached. It's a landmark home run in what has been a landmark career. He's shown amazing skill, remarkable consistency over the years, and I think we're all just so lucky to be here to witness this historic moment. What a privilege.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Ibar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Runner goes for second. On attempt misses. The throw down. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor has it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Mike Trout is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the stretch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill on the move. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 1. Hunter Harvey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hunter Harvey.
Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side. Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Gary Cox. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
In for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, David Lee. The cutter runs outside, ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And now a pitch on the way. This ball's grounded foul. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Chu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Gabriel Guerrero. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at bat for him to battle.
Brett Cecil takes over here with the runner at first
Astros,
and 2 gone in the inning.
29, Brett Cecil.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cecil's ready. Here it is on 1-0. A little bouncer. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 2. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field.
Please.
Carson Smith enters
the
from the pen to start the 9th inning
39.
as he'll try to keep the score
Carson
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down. Albert Pujols will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding in, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
At first is Pujols. The pitch out, nothing doing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. There's Eric Ibar. He'll be next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Back up the middle. Oh, how about Cano to first? Hey now. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing further in the Houston ninth. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They're down here 5-2. Jeremy McDonald comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jeremy McDonald.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So stepping in, Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping into the box, Peter Borges. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
5-2 the final score tonight. Jackie Hillman records his 18th win of the year. Jeremy McDonald earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.